What is good, guys, and welcome to today's video. Today is the day that we are dropping the Miata engine into the Miata. But before then, I want to chill out and have a bit of fun and do some fishing. It's been a while. I know a lot of you guys have been commenting in the comment section complaining that I haven't had any content with fishing for a while, and I got this really cool, nice new lure that I want to try out. That's probably really overkill for the pond that we're fishing in, but I mean, who knows, there might be a big bass there chilling. I also got some Senkos, so we'll try those out as well. Anyways, with that, let's go catch some fish. So here we are at my favorite spot at this pond behind the Ford dealership. The sun's starting to come down, which is perfect. And I wanted to show you guys, look, I changed my reel to the left-hand side. Initially, I just didn't know that it was set up wrong, and I'd always had the reel on the right-hand side even when I was younger. So I'm a little bit unco right now, reeling with my left hand, but I don't have to fumble and change hands with the rod now when I cast, so that's very helpful. So thanks for those tips, guys. Now let's cast out and see if we can catch anything. First cast of the day. Now the way this lure works, I'm told, is the moment it hits, you want to bring it in. So you're always reeling in this lure so it stays in the water. And that makes it swim. You can kind of see it there, I think, maybe. Kind of cool, right? So unfortunately, the fish just were not playing ball whatsoever today, which is kind of weird because I always get bites and a lot of activity in that pond, but today, I saw absolutely nothing, like no activity in the reeds or the lilies or anything like that, and not a single bite. And I've been there for probably about an hour and a half now. So kind of sucks, but we're gonna call it quits now before I end up spending any more time there and not catch a single thing. So for now, head back to the shop, get the Miata prepped, get that thing in the engine bay. Let's do it. So back at the shop now, and as you can see, Chris is going through cleaning a bunch of stuff out and reorganizing everything. And I have gone and put accessories on, AC condenser. What is wrong with me? That's a compressor, Sam. Alternator, and started just trying to work out everything. Now, while I was putting the AC compressor on, I thought that this bracket was held in by a bolt. It felt like it threaded in, it didn't thread in, and when I let go of it, it fell down here. And you guys are gonna, you F in chat, that's all I'm gonna say. My iPhone is now completely dead. The whole AC compressor bracket smashed onto my phone and it's pierced the battery. It got so hot, I thought it was gonna explode, so I had it outside in like the middle of the road for a while. I don't have a backup of this because my backup's normally on my computer at home, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I guess I'm in the market for a new iPhone right now. But that aside, as you can see, AC compressor, alternator are on, power steering is still hooked up in the car so it didn't leak everywhere, so that'll be going here. But otherwise, the only other thing is our oil drain is mighty close to the AC compressor, but I was just testing before with the drain and it looks like it's gonna clear. It's just gonna be really tight squeeze, so very lucky there. But everything's now on here, and hopefully, once Chris has finished clearing everything up and reorganizing, we'll be able to throw the Miata on the hoist and get that engine just in the bay. That's pretty much all we're waiting for right now. SAMMIT here from the future to tell you there are only 4 days left for you to get your entries before you could be winning this. It could all be yours. We gotta go back! So after I went to Wendy's and ate so much food that I probably shouldn't have as comfort food, I decided to try and back up my iPhone even though I thought I knew that it was gonna be impossible. And get this, I was able to boot the phone up. I don't know how it's working right now, but it's working. And I was able to, it was insane, the pin code, right? My last digit is covered by this. So I had to keep delicately touching this for 5 minutes to try and put in the last digit, and it worked. Anyways, and then I was able to do a backup of the iPhone. So very happy about that. Hi Linus, how are you? Love you, buddy. But yeah, so we got a backup of the iPhone now. This thing's pretty much not usable just because I can't read and even type codes and stuff like that in that section of the screen. So I was just very, very fortunate and lucky that I was able to get my passcode in. So yeah, today's not going so good for me so far. Chris's cleanup is definitely insane. There's so much more to do. The racking's here now, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to have the space or be able to even put the engine in tonight because of all the cleaning that's happening. So fingers crossed, we're able to do something, but if not, then it'll have to be tomorrow morning. So it is now the next day, and as you can see, Chris finished cleaning the shop, which is incredible. He's playing, having fun at the compound today, and this thing here is now on the hoist, ready to accept its new heart. We also got James up here, so he's gonna be helping today, and we've got a bunch of things to get done. But before anything happens, I do wanna just say a massive thank you to the person that brought me his old iPhone 7 Plus. It even came with a screen protector, so that's even better than my old one. This thing, like, I was able to kind of use it a bit, but obviously, like, I can't use it because of that whole dead spot on the screen. So just backing that up again now, gonna restore it all onto that. That'll get me going until I can get back to Japan and take this to the Apple store there and switch it out. Unfortunately, not a single Apple store in the US right now is open because of the whole pandemic, which makes total sense. So this is an absolute lifesaver. So I'll throw in his Instagram on the screen, go give him some love, send him a DM for me. But for now, James, what are we doing?
We are going to get the engine ready, prep for install.
Let's do it. Also, when I pushed the car in this morning, it seems like it's missing a power steering pump. I'm not sure if someone stole that or borrowed it without asking, but that happened. Before we can put the engine in the bay, we should go and get some supplies. Now, we've already made a list. We're jumping in the little Abarth Fiat 500 thing. This is our little list. We may or may not have used a Dunkin' Donuts food bag thing that they gave us, but we have a list and we are ready to go to AutoZone, wherever else we need to get some parts and fluids, mainly fluids. Also, as you can see, the weather's taken a turn for the worse, unfortunately. But you know what that means, James? 1,000 horsepower Fiat 500.
I would love it.
Here we go, we're staging her up. Got the nitrous. Wheel spin city! Oh, the little pop at the end, that's great. I love this thing. If I was 5'4", I'd love this as well. All right, so we just got back from our little side quest, and here is all the loot, lads. We're ready to party. We even had to go to Walmart, grab some distilled water and stuff. I'm just gonna grab as much as I can. I'm one of those guys that likes to try and just do everything in one quick trip. So I'll literally, like, you know, hang bags off my neck and everywhere I can, except one hand's being occupied by a camera right now. But I still managed to grab a fair bit. 2 bags, 2 things of distilled water. That's pretty good. One more trip and we're done. Okay, so we've now got the engine here. James, do you want to slowly lower this down? We're going to lower it onto this little cart here. Then we're going to put the gearbox and everything on.
Yeah.
Down, yeah. There we go. Take all of that stuff off. Now we can get the flywheel. Well, we got to put the flex plate on first, then the flywheel, and then transmission. Oh boy, getting close. All right, so we got the flex plate on. Time to get the flywheel on here. Line this up. The first bolt. Whoa, hang on a second. Wait a moment, jumped a little bit ahead of myself. We get the first bolt prep with some Loctite first. Never forget Loctite and flywheel bolts, lads. Super important, right, Chris? Line that up. Start her up. Now getting the clutch on. Once again, Loctiting every bolt that goes onto this. This is all rotating, so you need to Loctite everything with vibration, harmonics, and this thing spinning. Always Loctite stuff. It's just, yeah, asking for a bad time, trust me. I don't know. Oh, actually, one time when I was building like my first car, an N13 Pulsar, the CA18, I had like one of my flywheel bolts like back out. Yeah, and luckily, like, I caught it because I realized like I had to take the whole transmission off and everything again, and I wanted to triple check, and the car had been like idling, and when I pulled it all down, I found it, and I was like, ooh, that could have been bad. Would have been bad, but we caught it, luckily. Here we go, any moment now. I love that I can hold the flywheel. So funny. You want to do this in a start motion too. You don't want to just like work your way around, so do the crisscross like you would on a tire or a wheel. I wonder if this workshop's ever heard a torque wrench.
Probably, maybe once or twice, maybe.
I'm joking guys, I'm not making fun of it. OCD Sammy. It's so weird. Like, well, no, it's not weird.
You mean that you just cleaned all this and it's still dirty? Or it got dirty again?
I mean, don't remind me of this. Like, I'll literally like keep cleaning. It's insane. I like everything to be so as clean as possible.
It makes assembly nice.
It does. That's definitely right. Oh, that was it. That was it. 19, 17.
And now we have a transmission.
Transmission is now on the engine. Alright, we're going to do the rest of the bolts. She's on there. So much to do. Send her home. Woo! We are now ready. Put this on the hoist and drop her into the bay. Ooh, I'm excited. So pumped. Man, this is gonna be sick. We're gonna have this engine fully in here today.
Yes.
Oh, it's sitting in there. Yo, it's in. Oh. So good. In the bag. Well, guys, it is now officially in the car. I have no words. It feels so good. I'm so excited for this. So good. Look at that. Clears it entirely. I was a bit worried about the steering shaft and the manifold, but it clears it completely. This is perfect for the heater hose arrangement. Everything in here is perfect. We got the AC on there. We've already got our drain pipe hooked up. We are ready. Oh man, there's so much to get done. And it's only like 3:30, so we've got the rest of the night to get this all together. But here is where I'm gonna leave today's video. Tell me in the comment section if you're hyped to see that thing in the bay. It looks incredible. I do have one very, very, very big surprise coming for this car that is going to be coming later on this week. It may actually come after the giveaway ends, but it's gonna make this car 1,000 times more legit. I'm keeping it a big secret because I don't want Chris to know, because that's gonna pretty much make my car really, really good. All I'm gonna say is they've been a sponsor for my channel for a while now, and you guys know about it, and I'm just gonna say Skyline. What was the first part I got for the Skyline? And you should be able to know. So keep it hush hush, but there's some cool stuff coming that's just gonna make this thing even more insane. I'm beyond excited. Get your entries, like I said, less than a week before entries close on the 30th of April. Don't miss out. Head to sammit.net/shop. Grab yourself as much merch as you can. Every 500 yen is one entry, which is about $4.20, $4.30 US. This thing, just look at this, guys. Just look at this. This could be yours. I'm so jealous, honestly. I wish I wasn't giving this away. We're gonna have to build another one, aren't we?
Oh, definitely, yes.
The thing is now that I've built this to this quality, how am I gonna outdo this? Just throw more money at it. Just throw more money at it. Sequential? You're crazy. Actually, you're not wrong, because if you want to make power in a Miata, yeah.
Want to go bigger?
I mean, we could just put an LS in a Miata.
We could. Yes, we could.
I love that you're American and you're all for that. Anyone else would be like, I hate you, Sam. All right. Anyway, so here's where we're going to leave today, but we have to do something. We have to do something before we say goodbye to everyone.
Oh,
we have to do this.
We're gonna put it on.
We have to sit this on here. Okay. Just, James, help me out. 1 sec. Quick. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Boy! Oh, it looks so good in the Black Bay. Don't you agree?
Oh, definitely. It was a good choice.
Ooh! Okay, I'm pumped. All right, we gotta go. Smash that like button, write us a comment, and I'll see you all in the next video when we maybe try to get this thing started. Who knows? There's a lot of time left in today, and that's where we're at. So thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Peace out. Jamata.